All right, hello, everybody. Getting back into Red Dead. If you remember from last time, we had bought property in Armadillo. We had one stranger mission with the guy down in the saloon over here. And in between streams, I didn't do any story missions or anything like that. I did go hunting just to get a little bit of money so it's not so slow on stream. And I accidentally triggered...
Where you going, lady?
Oh no, I am so
Oh.
clumsy, mister.
Oh, gee. I didn't mean to fucking run somebody over. Let's focus on that little blue dot down there, which is, I think, just, the guy's wife that we have to either talk to or pay him $5, because I did get a little bit too close and I did bump into him. But the gist of it is you either pay him $5 for information about the Peter guy, that we met Peter's wife over by Coots Chapel. She was that old lady sitting on this rock here. This guy knows about Pete, but his wife left him because he's an asshole, so we're not going to convince her to get back with him. Instead, we're just going to give him $5 and he can fuck right off. And since we're right here, I think that's a pretty good idea.
Here, this might loosen your tongue.
Truth is, Pete Turner ain't been in Armadillo for near on 20 years now. Kind of a queer fella and all. Wasn't here every night. Sure as the moon in the sky.
What happened to him?
What happens to all of us? I reckon you'll find him at Odd Fella's Rest. Yep. That's where he'd be, I'd guess.
Okay. So,
No need for that, partner.
that guy's an asshole, so he can fuck right off. But we need to go to Oddfellow's Rest, and I think we'll also have... a new American Appetites to do, which we want to get that outfit, so that's what we're going to work on. And we're going to hopefully not get too close to the West Dickens marker. So I don't want to deal with him.
Mister, she's gone.
Who is?
My wife, she's gone. She went out picking mushrooms in the hills near Hanging Rock and they got her. The stories are true.
What'd the police do about it?
Oh, about as much as you'd expect. Made me fill out a form. Beryl ain't strong, but she's a good girl.
I'll see what I can do.
Hello there.
Okay. So if you notice, all of these quests are in and around the Hanging Rock area. And if you haven't figured it out yet, I mean, they're being eaten. There's a cannibal eating people up here. Up to the right this time. Probably not good news for her. Also, it might be a little bit of a shorter stream today. I have more people coming by. And the mouse and keyboard aim just feels so good. We're gonna go do Nigel's quest, and then we can check back on the American Appetites and get that part of the outfit done.
Hello, sir.
And I can tell you with no uncertainty that miracle cures are no laughing matter. I bid you good day, sir. Oh, Mr. Marston, good to see you. How have you been keeping?
I'm well, Mr.
Mr. West Dickens. Nigel West Dickens of Eastcheap, London, New Waverly, New York, and Armadillo, New Austin. At your service.
At my service.
At everyone's service. At the service of science, of knowledge, of life.
How your wounds?
Much, much better. But then they would be.
Would be...
I know a cure for all ailments, Mr. Marston.
Ah, I'm sure you do. And I'm sure for just $2 an ounce, I could live forever.
Oh, but for you, sir, I'd do a bulk discount rate of $1.95 an ounce. As long as you buy 100 ounces or more. That's a lot of immortality.
Give it up, old man.
That's Mr. West Dickens to you, boy.
Give it up, old man.
Listen, Marston, I'm broke. But this stuff is good. It works. I need a healthy young man like you. Come along, let's ride over to my newest customer at Ridgewood, and I'll explain while we go.
Okay.
All right, John.
Okay.
Let us make haste for Ridgewood Farm.
I can't remember. Yeah, I think I get in the wagon with him. But yeah, basically we are helping him for some reason. I don't really understand why John is so inclined to help this random guy who has done absolutely nothing but been annoying and a nuisance. But eventually,
I heard about you, Mr. West
see what I mean.
Dickens.
And I about you.
But eventually we're gonna need his wagon.
Hoodwinking the weak, gullible out of their hard-earned money.
My dear boy, it is you who is gullible, if I may be so bold, for heeding such ill-informed
Oh.
Just full of
We
wind
gotta
as
beat
a
the
horse
train.
with
We
the
gotta beat
cog.
the train. Actually, this is not gonna be that bad. I thought it was gonna be a lot closer, but we'll beat the
I
train
will
anyway.
not apologize, but the West Dickens elixirs speak for themselves. Stay on the road! You're going to destroy the merchandise!
I'm
My
on the
thousands
road.
of happy customers attest to that. If my tonic is such a sham, how do you explain the fine fettle in which you find me? Last time you saw me, I was knocking at death's door.
You should thank the doctor for that. I reckon you were acting it up worse than it was.
Act I can, John. A more convincing Othello there has never been, and so shall you. A fair Iago or Cassio.
I don't like the sound of this.
Showmanship, John. The flourish, the bow. We are operating in a competitive marketplace. Our product must stand out.
And how does this involve me?
We're going to use your God-given talents to our advantage.
I'm really starting to
I'll
regret
drop
this.
you off at the outskirts of Ridgewood. That way, it won't look like we came together. Once I'm set up,
So he's a con
saunter
man, but I'm sure that
nonchalantly
wasn't hard to put
clouds
together.
is sure to be formed. Eventually, I will call you up to try my tonic. After extolling the virtues, I will have you perform a few feats of wonder to amaze and impress the paying public.
Such as?
You hop out here, John. Follow me in on foot.
So we didn't get to finish the dialogue for some reason, but
See you shortly.
yeah, basically,
And remember,
he's gonna say, oh,
showmanship.
this random person that I've never seen before, come on up and try this, and then we're gonna shoot like a bottle or a skull or something, to give the impression that it was his tonic that was like, oh, it's so crazy good, right? So, we're just taking advantage of a whole bunch of people. But if you remember, this is the same place from the Marshall mission, so I guess there's people here again.
Yeah, I just don't get it.
Over here, my friends. You'll be amazed at what I have to offer you.
Friends, hard-working souls of Cholla Springs, gather round, gather round. Do you suffer from rheumatism, lumbago, acute chronic sciatic, neurologic, or inflammatory pain? Well, I represent the only company that makes the genuine article that cures headaches, neuralgia, earache, toothaches, backache, swelling, sprains, sore chests, swelling of the throats, contracted cords and muscles, anxieties and ravaged nerves, stiff joints, wrenches, dislocations, cuts and bruises, and it adds vitality and vigor to the healthy man.
But can you prove it, old man?
Oh, I'm sure there's some customer here who could prove the qualities of it by taking a drink right now. You, sir, come up here. Step right up.
That's the spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, pay close attention. This poor, wretched volunteer, entirely unknown to me, will demonstrate the effects of Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic. Be you a cowpoke or athlete, this miraculous elixir developed with the wisdom of the East keeps the muscles supple and relaxes the cords. It loosens the joints and gives a feeling of youth and vigor to the whole system. Not possible, I hear you say. Well, doubt no longer. Faith can move mountains, but I ask not for faith. I am a man of science, and today science will be vindicated. Your eyesight has greatly improved. Is that not so, friend?
If you say so.
That's right, it is. You heard him. What a good sport you are, sir. Now, gaze over yonder at that porch. If you squint, you may just be able to make out the skull that's hanging there. Go ahead, friend. Shoot that skull and demonstrate the miraculous eyesight you now possess.
Okay. All right. Also, hello. Welcome to the James Collective. Sorry, I wanted that to finish playing. But this is going to be a whole lot easier on PC than it was when I was like 10 on Xbox. When I was like a little kid, like, I mean, this mission wasn't that easy on controller, and again, because I was a kid, but with like mouse and keyboard, it's a lot easier.
My friends, our test case has been challenged to shoot a gentleman's hat out of the sky above our heads.
You can fool these people, but you ain't fooling me. Right! Let's just see how sharp you is with a moving target.
Here it comes.
Okay.
Get your weapon at the ready.
Go home!
I don't even need Deadeye at this point. Like, mouse, it's so much easier.
Out of the sky.
Hey! Hey! What? You think you can put a hole in a man's hat and just walk away, do you? Hey, it don't work like that around here, mister. Come on! Are you a man or not?
A challenge of battle has been offered to our volunteer. Let the battle commence! The power of an axe!
Come on, show me
I
something.
like the fighting in this game a little bit.
There it is!
A little bit more than Red Dead 2. I know Red Dead 2 is a lot, just it's objectively better, but I feel like it's a little too complicated. I mean, you can get like really good at it, I guess, but
Look, he's over there. Go get him.
Now,
Watch out! He's got a gun!
who the hell do you think you are? You ain't leaving here alive.
Marvelous shot,
oh,
dear
bozo,
boy.
no fingers.
Kind of deadly accuracy that can only be afforded by the West Dickens elixir. Come!
Played on
I
the
have plenty
PS3.
for all.
Yeah. Yeah, I played on the 360, but it's so crazy because the remaster version for PC, this is how I remember the game looking. But even if you put the because it's backwards compatible, even if you put the disc
Well,
in
I
an
think
Xbox
that
One,
went kind of
it
well,
looks
don't you?
terrible.
glad that my
Like,
normal job
it does
involves
not
either
look
chasing
like
after
this, and so
cattle or
it's really nice to be able to like see the game the way that I remember it looking.
Don't be like that.
That and it runs a
Now,
whole lot
if you'll
better.
excuse me, I'd like to say my goodbyes. Head on back to the real world.
Wait, sir. I've been thinking about your predicament, and I think I may have an idea. I've been thinking I could be
Yeah.
your cunning Odysseus.
Yeah.
Beware of
I
the
don't have
Greeks
my
bearing
360
gifts, sir.
anymore, unfortunately.
William, sir, had better beware. We will make them into Trojans.
I don't rightly get you.
I want you to go and see my old friend Seth.
Oh,
your
that's right, we get to meet
process
Seth,
is
too.
But I'm sure you two will get on. He's most often found at Coots Chapel. He's very devout.
Why see him?
Because between him and me, we can get those gates to open for you, and you can walk right in, just like in Homer's great Trojan yarn.
I think it's a miracle John knows how to read, so maybe throwing those kinds of references at him isn't gonna help. This is Jenny. So this is the lady that we saw on the train talking with the pastor guy, and she was really throwing out some bars.
Howdy, miss. What are you doing out here?
I'm thinking.
Have I seen you before?
Oh, yes, I think so. On the train from Blackwater, perhaps.
Yeah. Yeah, you were talking with the preacher.
Yes, sir, I was.
I don't know if it's so safe out here, miss.
Oh, Jenny. You can call me Jenny. All right.
Oh wow, it's a lot of stuff.
I'm safe because
I had
I
a,
have faith. So, faith can move mountains.
What was it? I think I
That's
had
the whole point.
a DSI. And again, yeah, I think I
Trying
just
to move
sold
a
that one.
mountain?
Oh, no, I
But
can't
Mario
do
on the DSI was great.
But with faith, I can achieve great things.
I think the oldest thing that I did
I
play
know
on was
that.
my friend's
it.
PS2 in like first
Want me
grade.
to take you back into town, ma'am? You seem kind of unwell.
Oh, I get such clarity out here. I see things purely. The world is so beautiful.
And full of things that'll kill you. Including illness.
Nothing's gonna kill me, sir.
Well, take care then.
She's on the floor a second ago? Yeah. Do I have medicine? I do. I have 2 medicines. I don't get what's so beautiful about the floor. Yeah. I think she's out here for, you know, like, religious reasons or whatever. Trying to find God or whatever.
Miss Jenny.
Because again, she was talking to the
Miss
preacher
Jenny.
on the train.
Don't look like the Almighty's much inclined to help you out here. I was kind of worried about you, so I brought you some medicine.
Yeah, and it seems like the way this is scripted and set up, they didn't expect you to have medicine, like, immediately, because she's so much worse off now than the last time.
It was only through his will that you were ordered to save me. Tell me, were there angels in your vision?
Jenny, can I take you back into town?
Praise you, Savior. I knew you'd save me.
Yeah, don't thank us or whatever. Yep. Do you
Will
watch
you come
anime?
with me?
I usually
mister.
don't.
I'm in heaven.
Gosh, I'm trying to even think of some of the ones that I've seen. I know I've seen Fairy Tail in the past. God, I haven't seen a lot of like really big ones. I can't think of the other names of some of the ones, but I've seen like a couple seasons of some anime here and there. Okay, and since we're out here, this is Oddfellows Rest, where that guy told us we would find Peter. Yeah, okay, so this is Peter Turner. This is the guy that the old lady was looking for, saying they were supposed to get married today. He's been dead for 20 years, and so she just has some wild levels of dementia. And actually, speaking of fun things, what about our challenges? What do we need to do today for challenges? So, Master Hunter rank 1, we need to kill and skin 1 more coyote, so that's super easy. Shoot and kill 5 rabbits, I think we need 2 more of those. Treasure Hunter, that's going to be super easy. Honestly, I could just go through all of the treasure hunts. I also choked on water before stream, and so my my voice is not happy with me today. I suppose we could go try to meet Seth? Yeah, why not? Why not? What could go wrong with meeting crazy old Seth?
Excuse me, are you Seth?
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Mr. West Dickens. My name's Marston. John Marston.
Goodbye, John Marston. It's been a great pleasure.
I need your help, Seth. We need your help. Me and Mr. West Dickens.
Let me be frank for 1 second, partner. I hate people. It was people who got me in this mess in the first place.
What mess?
Look at me. Look, scrambling around, looking for maps, half insane. I ain't washed in 6 months. My hair falling out, my mind's going.
What happened?
What happened? My partner. He stole half my map. I never would have done that to him. Never. Look at me.
Who did this to you?
My partner. My boy, my man. Moses Forth. I don't have the facility to tell you what I would have done for that man. And what I would do to him now.
Why?
Because he stole half my goddamn map.
And what map's that, then?
The map, partner. The map that tells me where it is.
Where what is, friend?
I ain't telling you that. I ain't. Don't make me tell, partner. It's mine! It's mine! All mine!
Sure. And where's this Moses now?
He's at Benedict Point. The law got him for exhuming. Some people, they feel differently. Not Moses. Him and me are the same. The self-same.
Well, come on, Seth. Let's go see Moses, get you your map back. Then maybe you'll help me.
All right, partner. Let's go.
All right, yeah, so Seth is absolutely fucking crazy.
Horses are over here!
And I like that they even gave him a, like, really scrawny, thin horse, because he is also, like, scrawny and thin.
How can you
Yeah, you
sink that
probably
low?
shouldn't be putting that
Digging
out
up
there.
graves and
I mean, I'm
looting
sure
for the
that's not
dead.
actually it, but,
Hypocrite. The
you know,
whole damn lot
probably
of
not
you.
a great
Are you
idea.
saying it's better to steal from the living? They're corpses. They don't care none.
These people have been laid
Although
to
Seth
rest.
does have a point.
You don't know nothing.
Like,
I talked to them long after they've
I
been
don't think they're
forgotten
gonna be
by every
upset
other
if
fella.
their stuff
I tell
goes
them it's all
missing.
right to be scared and alone. I embrace them when they're stinking and rotten.
I met some sick bastards in my time, Seth. But you?
oh.
You're special.
Folk is cold
Okay.
and heartless all their lives.
All right, I
Me,
guess
they
if I do
get
actually
warmer
read
when
it.
they're actually cold and heartless. Surely that
I think
makes
you'll
sense.
I think you'll fit
Even
in
you.
okay
Not
around here.
exactly, it don't.
Are we really living anyway? Do you exist outside my mind? Maybe we're both having the same dream, and when we wake up, we'll die.
I certainly seem to
See,
be in
Seth
some
is
kind of
absolutely
nightmare.
crazy, but I don't know.
Have you looked in the cave, Seth?
It's very dark.
What'd you say?
I didn't say nothing.
You know, he
I just
kind of
heard
reminds
you
me
say
of
something.
You're a crazy
like Gollum,
man. You should get that head looked at.
but
Seth,
just
I need
you know,
someone who can get a wagon inside
not
Fort
so,
Mercer.
like,
I was told you could help
fantastical.
me, but I'm not sure you even know
but,
what day
I mean,
it
he
is.
literally
I don't.
like talks
I can't
to
even tell you what
himself.
year
Like,
it is.
I knew this was a waste of
he's
time.
scrawny
So,
and
you wanna go
filthy and
after
digs
Bill
around
Williams,
in the dirt and
do you?
talks to
You know
himself.
Bill?
Like,
Oh, yes. I met Williamson and Deke, all them boys. Sometimes they call me on when they get some special job needs doing. I got a reputation as a man who do things most other fellers won't.
Now,
are we
that I can
stopping?
believe.
I reckon you can get in there, no bother. Assuming you help me find this map, that is.
so yeah, he's gonna help us get into Fort Mercer to hopefully capture Bill, and we just gotta help him first.
What's so important
We're
about
doing a
this
lot of
map?
helping these
Nothing
days.
much. Just unimaginable riches and such like. A spark of hope that lit a raging fire I can't put out.
I thought as much. Another treasure hunter losing everything in the search for nothing.
Oh, I lost it all, partner. My wife, my children, my business. Good riddance to them all. I don't eat, I don't sleep, I don't wash, and I don't care.
I know. I can smell you from here.
It used to be about the money, but now, I don't know who I am no more. I see myself, but it's like I'm looking at somebody else. Only it's me, you know?
Maybe it's time you moved on.
No way I can stop now. It's taking me over. There's no difference between night and day, just darkness. I want to see the sunshine again.
I've seen some candidates for Bedlam in my time, but you might just win the prize straitjacket.
Okay.
All right, this is it. Let's
Here
stop
we
here
are.
a moment and come up with a plan.
So we have to help
As far as
Seth
I know, Moses is being
distract
held
the
in that
law.
shack. There's a couple of deputies keeping guard outside. Can you distract him so I can sneak in for a quick parlay with that son of a bitch?
I'm sure I can think of something.
I think if we do, that'll fail us the mission. But this is our introduction to the bounty system and like the wanted system and like pardon letters and paying off your debts and stuff like that. So even as far as we are into this, it's still kind of like, okay, here's some of the systems. I like the slower introduction to this game.
This is one god-awful assignment.
And when I saw the horse that's closer, so they have to run further to get to the other horses. And that'll buy us a little bit more time. And for this one, I usually go out here. I know it's a little bit slower here, but... if we just go up towards Tumbleweed to this little trail here, and then just do a big circle, it'll take us right back to where we need to go. See? They got a little closer than I'd like, but we are right back on the trail. We just do a little loop. Although this horse is the worst.
Best we deal with this now, mister.
Yep. All right, Seth. Show me how to get rid of my bounty.
Good job getting rid of them clowns. Now keep an eye out in case they come back. Moses? Oh, Moses! You got a visitor!
Oh my God, Seth. They arrested me. It weren't my fault. Ah! Get the hell away from me!
Get that slippery bastard! I need him alive, though!
Just leave me alone!
And I like... there we go.
What's this got to do with you?
I don't know, bud. Just listen to the crazy person. Alright, let's carry him back to Seth.
Whatever he told you, it's a lie.
In what I'm sure is a very ethical... and a very ethical deal here.
We'll split it between
Well,
us,
yeah, that
just
way he
me
doesn't
and
get
you.
away. And I don't have to run as far, too. It's just easier all
You
around.
son of a bitch, let me go.
Resident Evil tech is real. You know, actually, I've never played a Resident Evil game. I've seen a lot of them, like, being played, but I've not actually played them myself.
Moses, you son of a bitch! Where's my damn map?
Damn you, Seth! Damn you, Seth! You've always been a twisty little freak. I ain't telling you shit. Ah!
Then I'm gonna cut you up, piece by piece. Till you find your tongue.
Friend, this man's gone crazy in the sun. I suggest you take my advice and start talking.
Shut up, Marston! I want to cut into a bona fide man's flesh. Ain't never cut into a live one before.
Although, Seth, why were you cutting into dead bodies?
Odd Fellow's Rest. It's in Odd Fellow's Rest. Get away from me once and for all.
Well, ain't that a damn shame? I was starting to enjoy myself. I think you gone pissed yourself, Moses. Those deputies went and put a bounty on your head. Best we clear it now. Don't need the law on our backs. I don't have no money, but I got me a pardon letter. Here, take it. You earned it for helping me with the Moses. Come on. We can pay it off in the telegraph office. Hurry up. I need to go find that map.
Okay.
Howdy. I hear they found some treasures hidden under that Frontier Bridge.
I think there's a Steam achievement for getting, I think it's like a $5,000 bounty and using it, using a pardon letter to clear that. So maybe we do some achievement hunting once we're done with the, like, main story bits.
Mister, thanks for your help.
Don't worry yourself with thanks, Seth. Just help me when I come asking.
No problem, mister.
Oh, and then we meet this guy here as well. Hold on, let's go talk with him. I forget. What do you need from us?
Marvelous. My, take a look at you. Will you take a look at you? You look like you've seen trouble, mister. Enough for 100 men.
Trouble has a way of finding me, mister.
Do I like the sound of that? Do I ever like the sound of that? Trouble with a capital T. That's just capital.
Whatever you say.
Cold, tough, but with a heart of gold. The cowboy sings his lonely song like a dog whose bone is made of wood.
Excuse me?
Yeah, this guy's also talking
I was just
nonsense.
writing my next piece. I've been sent out here to provide a little frontier joie de vivre for the ladies back east.
I don't understand a word you're saying, mister.
Yeah, my ma felt the same way. And now she wrote me out of her will, and there's no hope for any of us. Jimmy Saint, sir, at your disposal. But please
And we also run into
dispose of me
him
just yet.
again in the Undead Nightmare.
What are you doing out here, Jimmy?
Capturing the spirit of the West for a monthly back east. You know, I'm sending them my oh-so-witty and oh-so-pertinent missives and gaining myself a little prize in the bargain. So it's action I'm after, and action I'm gonna find, too. Wild men, cheap women, you know, guns, that sort of thing.
Well, you have fun.
Fun? I'm gonna have the time of my life, sport. I tell you, mister, the time of my little old life.
He's a weird guy. He sure is strange. Okay. I know we can take the wagon back, but we're not that far away. And honestly, I think it's faster to just follow the train tracks. Who else is over here? There we go. Oh, and we got a Walton's Gang outfit menu. Okay. I don't like that, I don't like that outfit, so I'm not gonna be really doing too much of that, unless it just happens. No, I don't want the stagecoach, please. I don't. Yes, I would like to just take the money instead. Okay. Interesting. Oh boy, there's a coyote though. Are you gonna run away? Yeah, there we go. We'll do the little park your horse on top of him trick, and that should be our Master Hunter Challenge rank 2 done. Yep, okay. Alright, rank 1, so now we're on rank 2. Let's see what rank 2 says, because we might just be able to do that on our way back. Deer? Oh, that's easy. Okay. Okay, well, we'll look at the treasure map then until this shows up or until one of the other things comes up. Okay, so this is Rio del Lobo. Yeah, okay, I know where this is. So, first one is you're looking for this Del Lobo rock thing. There's a campsite up here. From the campsite, there's a gap in the rocks. You go through the gap in the rocks and over and around, and there's the treasure. So here's that campsite. And if you'll notice, there is the gap in the rocks from the map. So we're just going to follow that. And we can go down and around, and if you'll notice again, what's that? Look at that right there. Isn't that neat? No, please do not fall all the way down. If you fall all the way down, you gotta go all the way around, back up, and try it again. You cannot get back up from this side, but if you look over our shoulder, you can see into Mexico there. I can't remember if that is... Actually, what town is that?
Look at that.
I forget. I also have my my original map of this area from the Xbox 360 release, where they'd give you the map that came with it. I found it, and I do have it. Another thing, if you aim your gun, you're able to walk up some stuff that, like, normally you wouldn't really be able to. And you can actually get out of the map that way, and seeing as how this was a very lazy port from Rockstar, I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong, like, it works for sure. But seeing as how, like, they didn't add or change anything to it, they just, like, let it run on PC. I doubt they changed any of that, so we probably could get out of the map if we really wanted to. There's some places up in tall trees that are really good for that. Let's get all of Seth's stuff done. And then hopefully, since we'll be out by... I think this one takes us out near Tumbleweed, if I remember correctly. That might be the next mission, but I'm pretty sure we go to Tumbleweed very, very soon. Yeah, because we go to Oddfellows Rest. With Seth. And out there is some Desert Sage, so we can do our Survivalist challenge.
Seth.
Hey, John.
Also gonna do this with like cutscenes. I'm just gonna like
You what you need?
make the camera
Ready to help me?
disappear so you guys get the little cinematic experience.
Quite ready. Yeah. You see, I wasted a bunch of time looking for that last bit of map. And I got to thinking, Moses was a liar. And I imagined myself doing all kinds of unpleasant things to his corpse. And then I realized...
Realized you were sick in the head? That you needed to move on with your own limited time on Earth?
No, partner. I realized Moses weren't no liar. The issue was Aiden O'Leary, who said he had the body. Aiden died in that flu epidemic, and the bodies weren't even buried yet.
Got the body sitting in the back of that wagon behind you?
Yes, sir.
You're not even gonna wait until they're buried before you...
Well, they don't care, do you, boys? Honest folk off to a better place. Apart from that Aiden O'Leary fella, I never liked him. They say he lay with his sister. I don't like women, partner. I don't. Not since Mammy died.
Seth, what are you gonna do with those bodies?
I'm gonna take him back to a nice quiet spot and look for the map. I needs the map, partner. I needs it. Let's go! We ain't the only ones with an interest in these here fellers.
This guy is essentially like Gollum if Gollum was somehow even worse.
Can't wait to get my hands on these. Find
Seth
someplace
is
quiet
crazy
near Tumbleweed.
and it's
I got a
comical, but we
feeling
do
the
not like
treasure's
Seth
around
as a
there
person.
somewhere.
I feel like that doesn't need to be said, but...
Keep to the left. We don't want to roll through town with these bodies. Where are you? Come on, don't be shy.
What did you say?
I didn't say nothing.
Are you talking to them?
So what if I am? I feel less alone with them than in a crowd of people. The way I see it, they lost their souls, just like me.
You're truly a sick man, Seth.
You remind
No,
me of why
please,
I
no,
hate
train,
people.
please,
For
no.
a
Oh,
man
okay,
who
we don't
kills
actually
so
have to
much,
cross
you
it,
sure
do we?
seem to have a problem with the dead. Life kills
we
everyone
have to
in
cross
the
it?
end. They ain't so different from you and me.
Aside from them being dead and
No,
rotting,
we don't,
I guess
okay,
they
good.
ain't. All right, Seth.
Oh, there's another
Calm
rabbit.
down.
Oh, I hit it with
You
the
talk
car,
to the
though.
corpses and I'll drive the
I don't
wagon.
think that counts.
They're coming after us. Get us out of here. Fast as you can, partner.
Oh, sorry about your horse, bud. That's rough. Nope, I don't want to jump in and shoot your horse. That'd be very rude of me. God, they move so weird.
Well, look at this.
There we go.
Some elixir.
I guess I'm not quite as
Point way
adept
down
with
the
the
wagon
mouse and
now, is
keyboard
there?
when they're moving very fast.
There, my friend. I won't hurt you. See, we're one big
What's that hat?
happy
His hat is gone.
Ooh, a bottle of elixir. Thank you, my friend. You're gonna burn the man. All done with this one. Hey, this fella's
That
a
one was
little
good.
right.
That was a good
Bet he's
shot.
got
I'm
something
happy
on.
with that one.
Go left here, partner. Just going on a little
Seth, this is a
trip.
Rockstar game. We have the waypoint map. Hold on. I need to turn off sticky keys.
Well,
I'm
look
hitting
at this.
shift too
Some
many
elixir.
times to like get the horses to keep going. And Windows is like,
It's
do
been
you want
a
to turn on
pleasure
sticky
meeting
keys? Like, no, I don't want to
Make a
turn on
left.
sticky keys. Thank you, Windows,
Come
for
on
being
now.
so incredible.
Stay nice, man.
I don't know, being a nuisance. we're also almost out of Deadeye. And a good way to get that back, I think, is to get headshots out of Deadeye, and that slowly refills it. But that's a little hard when they're, like, on horses, moving at Mach 3.
We're almost there. I'm gonna be rich beyond my wildest dreams.
Maybe then you...
Okay,
Thanks,
we're
mister.
just gonna cut our own dialogue off.
I reckon I'll sit here a while trying to
Oh, he
figure
looks
this
so
out.
bad without his hat.
When you're done with that, get over to Fort Mercer. I need you inside that place.
After I find my treasure, mister.
Okay. Ooh, 10 whole dollars. And since we're out here, we might as well just talk to Seth again, right? Because, like, we're here, we're already doing his quest. Let's just keep talking with him.
Oh, it's like that, is it? Huh? Not talking to Seth today? Oh, the old silent treatment.
He dug this hole very quickly.
Whoa. That's quite a stench.
Hey, Seth. Seth, come back here.
Oh, hey, partner. I was just looking for you.
Looking for me. What? Over there?
How you doing?
I'm good.
Well, see you later, partner.
Where you going, partner?
Nowhere.
Okay. Nowhere wouldn't happen to be where that thing you're looking for is kept, would it?
No, sir. No, sir.
Come on, partner.
Okay, I was just fooling. Partner, you know, the thought of that treasure does funny things to me.
According to the map, it's somewhere in that big abandoned house.
Okay. Somewhere in the big abandoned house. Actually, you know what? Speaking of which, we got that treasure. Let's see where our next treasure map is gonna tell us to go. Because wouldn't you know it, we also have a treasure in that mansion. Quit moving like that, bro. That's weird.
Dubious as they look, I figured they must be with you.
Yeah, and so we're getting headshots and see our little Deadeye meter on the right. I think it slowly goes up by itself, but if you get headshots, see how it's like almost full now?
Excuse me, mister.
We'll just keep looting these guys. Red Dead is secretly a looter shooter. Damn. Come on. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna. We'll circle back. We'll circle back.
That's my damn treasure! Oh my, oh my!
Can I just loot this guy, please? Thank you.
Goddamn grave robber!
That's rough.
I did all the work. Me! Damn nation!
I bet you did all the work, Seth. I've not seen you shoot anybody.
On to the next one.
Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good to just kind of... I mean, like, what are the chances they're gonna hit us, right? Also, the soundtrack for this game and, like, the music, it's so good.
Come on, please! I can't.
Also, I don't think we can take damage when we're in, like, the looting cutscene or the skinning cutscene. And so, a good trick to have if you're hunting cougars, because they are very, very, very sneaky, and they will kill you eventually. Like, you eventually will not win. Is it Z to switch sides? G, H,
You gotta get in that house.
J? Why is it? Nope, that's not right. Why is it like this? It's not C. Why? I thought it was H. I don't know why I'm shooting over this shoulder now. That feels very weird. It's X, by the way. It's X. If you need to change that, it's
something
X.
for my trouble.
Go on.
We ain't got much time.
Damn, this one's a lot. Let's check the back.
Remember this from the treasure map?
You really worked me up! Troublemaker! Annoying!
My God, you sure are a pathetic bunch of freaks!
I mean, fair enough. You kind of just ran up on him.
Don't leave any alive.
Yep. Sorry, Seth. I know we're doing a mission. Just give me a second. I have a much more valuable treasure than you.
Do something, mister. They're gonna take my treasure.
Seth, they're not going to take your treasure anywhere. Also, don't mind this bar of solid gold that I pulled out of this box here in the ground. See, because I feel like if Seth knew about our treasure, then we'd have something to
I like
worry
'em
about.
better dead.
That's a weird thing to say, Seth.
Do you want to die?
I doubt you'll be
I feel like we're
needing
doing
this.
pretty good.
Don't let them get my treasure, mister.
I think everyone else is upstairs, so...
You'll never find it. I'll bed you all down.
I really like the gunplay in this game, too. It's so well done. It feels very... It feels very Western. I like it. I just decided this guy didn't need kneecaps either, so...
Finally, I see the light at the end of this very long, long tunnel. Seth's gonna be rich after all these years. Woo-hoo-hoo! It's silk sheets and Parisian whores from now on, mister.
He's a weird fellow.
Goddamn hell is this? A glass eye?
I'm sure whoever that belonged to treasured it very much.
Stupid liars. Those stupid chicken shit maps. Making a damn fool of me. A glass eye! It's a glass eye!
Stop with the tears and help me with Williamson's gang. And you can come up with another excuse to go exhume one of your old friends.
And again, Glass Eye is important for the Undead Nightmare storyline, but, you know.
Dead man's treasure ain't done me no favors. Sure. I'm ready for the living. I'll see you and Mr. West Dickens over at Fort Mercer when you gentlemen is ready.
Okay, so that is Seth's storyline done, at least for now. He does help us later on to get into Fort Mercer, obviously, but for right now, we are done with Seth. Oh, I didn't mean to... Okay, we're doing horse breaking, I guess, because I just ran into it.
Relax now.
Okay. New items are now available to purchase from stores. Maybe it was worth it. Maybe it wasn't that bad after all. And we do... Hey, that's West Dickens right there. You know what? Let's just start this. We're here. We're here. We're literally here. We might as well. Things are just lining up very well for us, so...
How are you, sir?
I'm all right. I met up with your friend Seth.
Oh, Seth of the Dead. Yes, interesting fellow. You don't meet many men these days with the moral fortitude to cut straight to the chase like that, do you?
Thankfully not, Mr. West Dickens.
Yes, contemporary society is remarkably harsh on professional exhumers. But did you know that in ancient Egypt, it was an art form valued more highly than literature? I believe Seth comes from that school of thought.
How very interesting. Look, you thought any more about our plan?
Ah, your plan, dear boy, your plan. I am merely the help, not mercifully the arbiter of wisdom.
What you are, dear boy,
is the man whose life I've saved twice now. A man who sells lies and deceit to unwitting people. A man who, if he doesn't help me, I won't think twice about putting a bullet through his skull, feeding to the vultures myself.
You see, Mr. Marston, you have the exterior of a violent man, but the soul of an angel, and that is what I think I cherish most about you.
That's what I thought.
But before we can attend to your particular problems, we need some extra lubricant to oil the machinery of business. And this being America, that lubricant with which we concern ourselves is money.
Money? What are you talking about?
Oh, we need weapons. Armor plate for the wagon, extra hands, and I need some danger money.
So, let's sell some more of these cures.
Sell cures? Around here? Do you want to see me lynched? Oh, no, the sport of kings. Racing, my friend, the sport of kings. A noble activity without reproach. Exactly the kind of activity where a lying, cheating degenerate like myself can prosper. But come, let's finish the loading and we'll discuss it as we drive.
Okay, so we're gonna go to a wagon race. Oh man. This is one of those missions that we're gonna skip to the destination just because I don't feel like listening to him for the whole ride. But this is one of those missions that like can definitely be fun, but it like once you do it enough times, it's kind of just, you know, you're like, well, I gotta race again. I gotta do this thing again. But you get these stupid fast wagons. So maybe it can be a little fun. But of course we start at the very back of the race for some reason. I don't know if it's just because we got here last or something.
Y'all know the rules, but for you newcomers, this here's a fair race. Keep to your manners and let the faster cart pass. So now that's been said, y'all can get to running each other off the road like always. All right now, counting to 3.
Okay.
Ready, set,
So this is one of those things
Remember, John!
where once you get ahead, it's about staying ahead, obviously, but getting ahead can be the tricky part. Oh god, on keyboard this controls very strangely. But yeah, so we got ahead. Usually it's better to get ahead in that part where they're all like close together so you can just get past everybody. Oh my god. I feel like I'm drifting this fucking wagon. Yeah, this feels very strange. Oh, I cannot flip the wagon as well. If I flip it, I'm cooked. That's it, it's over. Oh god. This is gonna be a lot harder than it would be on controller, actually. Oh god. God, why does this control so weird? I'm just gonna have to like slow down a lot, I think. Like as counterintuitive as that is, I'm just gonna have to slow down a lot. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it a little bit. Oh, maybe I took the longer way by going around. I guess you can go over there too. Okay, there's a spot up here by the bridge that gets a little bit tricky, if I remember. Either that or we already passed it and I'm just crazy. Oh, it looks like this is the finish line, so we just gotta not crash on this flat section of land. This mission is shorter than I remembered it being. Unless there's two racing missions that we do.
I'll take care of this cart for Mr. West Dickens.
Come on, John. I suggest we beat a hasty retreat.
Okay, let's do that. Let's make a hasty retreat.
Let's remove ourselves from the stage before somebody decides they want their money back.
Fine by me.
Wasn't that fantastic? The cheers of the crowd, the thunder of the wheels.
So here's the thing, I don't know, I mean, because like obviously racing is like betting and that's how we're getting the money, but I don't see how we cheated. It's not like we actually cheated. It turns out we're just better at racing, unless he like jacked up the horse on steroids or something like.
And your participation was not entirely pre-approved.
Oh, okay, so our participation wasn't pre-approved. Okay. Okay, so I guess that answers my question of why are people so mad at us for this?
Yes, of course.
Something's gonna happen as well. Right? No? Okay, I guess we're just here.
Well
All right.
done. Having you as a ringer has netted us a fine profit.
We seem to be wasting time, old man.
Oh, patience, my friend. The Trojan horse cannot run before it can walk, if you'll forgive the metaphor. Next, we need to procure some grand and overwhelming firepower. And for that, you need to contact an old friend of mine. Goes by the name of Irish.
Irish.
Yes, he's an interesting kind of fellow.
Irish
He
is an
usually can
interesting
be
kind of
found
fellow. That's a good way to say
Armadillo or
that.
some other town around here on some bacchanalian revel or such.
Great. An alcoholic arms dealer.
What could be better?
But we're just gonna sell all of our gold.
Howdy, mister.
Sell all of these, sell all of these. And since we do have $1,500 now, we can go ahead and buy a Kentucky Saddler deed, which will let us summon our horse that we have now. We don't have a deed to that horse. And what that means is that if that horse dies, we can't get another one, but this is a Kentucky Saddler deed. So if it dies, we just activate this and we spawn in another horse that's exactly the same. Let's meet Irish. Also welcome. How are you? This is Irish, by the way. You missed Seth. We've done all of Seth's quests, so do check that out, because Seth is a fucking character.
You got it all wrong, Welsh. All wrong. It was French, I promise. He said he was going to rip you off. Now he's ripping me off.
Here, keep on talking there, Irish. In about 15 more seconds, your whole whale's gonna turn black.
What's up, boys?
Fuck off, boyo. This don't concern you.
When a man with a sing-song
Mandarin is dead
voice
today,
tells
super
me to
sorry.
fuck
No
off, it
worries, no
always
worries.
concerns me, boyo.
Look here, this Patty bastard stole our gun. Tried to steal our horses. Law's clear on the matter.
I never stole nothing, sir. Never did. Not in all my life. That French cunt is playing with the Welshman's tiny and ineffective mind.
Hush your mouth.
Anyway, you all got horses now. No one needs to die. Leave him be.
Who do you think you are, boyo? The bloody cavalry?
Your voice is really starting to get on my nerves, boyo.
And you're getting on my nerves.
Yeah. You smelled out the wrong hell.
Don't worry, I'm
gonna shoot you a new asshole to talk out of.
double crossing
Okay, we're just gonna beat this guy.
Kill both of them bastards.
Hit me, pal. Hit me.
You reckon that
Are
fool
we gonna
Irish
have
is
to
what
kill
got
him?
it, boy?
That's it, fella. Finish him off. This is some divine
There we go.
retribution, friend.
I don't know how we shot that one guy in the
We shouldn't
hand
have-
and he died, but
Should ya?
Why don't you mind your own goddamn business?
are you fucking serious? There.
The French never won a fight in their bloody lives.
Okay, alright, I guess we just had to kill that guy. It's not like we could have
Mr.
saved
Nigel
him. We
West
tried,
said
just
you
because,
got
you know,
me
why
a
not?
machine gun. And since I just saved your life,
I can't thank you enough for taking care of those two degenerates. Untrustworthy, poor in personal hygiene. lacking in the finer qualities of a gentleman.
What about the gun?
It'd be my pleasure. She's magnificent, government issue. It'll be a bit of a ride, but we'll get there soon enough. Follow me, fella.
Okay, so basically, to catch you up, Butter, the story so far, right? We helped Marshall,
Alrighty, me guardian
and
angel,
he
this
is
way.
going to provide us
Come
with
on,
some
then.
backup
Let's
to go
fight this
storm
one.
Fort Mercer,
Come on.
which is the place that we went to the very first episode. We got shot, Bonnie found us, all of that stuff.
What's your name,
So we're going there.
John Marston.
With the help of the Marshal, we met Nigel West Dickens.
Who are those fine specimens of
Sorry, they're
humanity?
talking.
They
so-
was the only friends in the world. And boy, am I glad to see them bastards dead. We all met on the boat over a few years back, we did. Thick as thieves ever since, and that right there was the problem.
Is it normal for friends in Europe to drown each other?
Never trust a Welshman, me pa always told me. And he got his throat slit, so he should know. The kind of fellows who will steal an acorn from a blind sow and then kick her for squealing. And as for that French bastard...
He didn't sound very French.
Not for now. The thieving bastards are holed up at the cabin by the lake. Can't wait to see the look on their faces when we blast in there. They'll be more surprised than a slut dog with their first porcupine.
You best not be lying to me.
Listen, fella, I didn't
Irish
ask
is
for
a
your help
character.
back there. I don't owe you nothing.
I'll decide what you do and don't owe me.
I've had enough of your overly aggressive manner, fella. You don't know who you're dealing with here.
Irish, I've met enough men like you to last me a lifetime. Two-bit slugs who think they're snakes.
Okay, so before we get into this, so we met Marshall, who's going to help us with deputies storm Fort Mercer. We met Nigel West Dickens, who's going to provide his wagon, and we're doing things to help him get money so he can put armor plates on the wagon. We helped Seth, so we're done with Seth's quest lines, but we helped Seth. And he is going to provide us a way into Fort Mercer because he's like crazy. And he's going to basically convince the people at the gates to let us in with the wagon under the guise of selling elixir. And Irish here is going to help us get a Gatling gun. With that, we're going to put the Gatling gun in the wagon. Seth is going to get them to open the gate. The wagon's going to be bulletproof. We storm Fort Mercer, basically. So that's what we're setting up to do right now. Oh, a lot happened? Yeah, I mean, each one has like, you know, 3 to 5 different missions. We're done with Marshall's quests. We're done with Seth for now.
I'm better from long range. It'll be a piece of cake, fella. Trust me.
Also, yeah, Irish is gonna say, "Oh, don't worry, I'm more of a sniper. I'm gonna." Could any of those bullets hit, please? See, that one hit. And if you go into Deadeye, it instantly reloads for you, which is nice. You still alive? I think this guy's still kicking. Oh wait, hold on, we loot this guy. Sorry, yeah, again, Red Dead is secretly a looter shooter. Music in the game is the coolest. Yeah, it really is. There's a soundtrack even on Spotify, and one of my favorite ones is called The Shootist. This is one of those ones where it's like I can actually listen to like the music in the soundtrack, and it's just good. That and Doom. Doom has some good ones, but a lot of them are...
Now, you dumb...
Yeah, I bet. I bet, buddy. I heard it, you told me about it? Yeah, no, that one's good.
It's not here.
And that's...
That lion
it's
sack
from
of
this game?
shit.
I don't know if it's like from this game, it might just be like its own thing, but, you know. This game is where I heard it first, so... where is the duster coat? Here it is. Worn out old duster, protects your clothing from trail dust, but not much else, right? It's very, very basic. It's kind of plain, but I like the, I don't know, I like the duster, you know, cowboy look, you know what I mean? Could you still get John's outfit underneath all of that, but then you just get like a nice duster coat to go on top of it. I'm going to be working on a little bit more Red Dead. We'll get some of those videos up pretty soon, but until then, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it, and I will see you all next time. All right, bye-bye.